cauldron. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is Vlogmas Day 7. And before I edit yesterday's Vlogmas video for you guys, I am going to check on our avocado dye bath that I started last night. So it should be nice and cool now and put some yarn in it. So I'm gonna get that going so that I am multitasking with dyeing yarn and editing videos at the same time. And then once Vlogmas is up, I need to record a quick video for my Paradise Fibers unboxing because that arrived in the mail yesterday afternoon. So that is the first thing that's on today's agenda. So hopefully you guys can see that's a nice reddish pink color. So unlike the fails that I had yesterday, I know that the avocado is going to work beautifully. So I'm not worried at all about today's dye bath. I am excited about it. I love dyeing with avocado. It's easy. You don't need to have mordanted yarn for it, although I do have mordanted yarn. So I'm gonna actually put some mordanted yarn in today because I'm interested to see how that brightens or further saturates the colors. So that's today's plan. Such a beautiful color from avocados. You wouldn't think pink, but you get pink, and it's so amazing. Okay, want to show your face? So I just got done filming my Paradise Fibers unboxing video. It is fantastic as always. I do not want to spoil it for anybody as my video has not come out yet. I think it'll come out before this one, but one never knows. So if you want to see what I got in this bag, it's really cool. So check out that video when it comes out. I gotta go inside. It's freezing out here today. So I just finished filming Paradise Fibers unboxing. Now it's time for lunch of champions. Some frozen themed Kraft mac and cheese. Don't have it often, but when you just want something quick because you got a lot to do, it's really good. Hello. So what have I done this afternoon since I spoke with you last? I taught 2 flute lessons from my basement. I didn't have to go anywhere today. I was just on FaceTime flute lessons with a couple of my high school students. So yeah, that was fun. They both did really well today. So then Bryce was at work, so I spent the rest of the evening just doing some spelling homework with Owen and watching a little bit of a movie that he was watching and reading some bedtime stories, and yeah, just kind of normal Tuesday night stuff over here. So let's see, he's in bed now. I took out the first batch of yarn from the avocado dye bath. So I did that, and I feel like my arm is in the way here. I'm just trying to get those lights. Yeah, so that yarn is turning out really well, which is just, I expected it to. But after yesterday's dyeing disaster with the mushrooms, that they kind of dyed a color, but not really a color. I mean, it was unless you want to call like dirt a color. I had one that just kind of looked like it was like dyed with dirt. So that one wasn't gonna work. That was not a good color. And then the rest of them just hadn't really done anything. So yeah, so we went with avocado today because I needed something reliable. So that was good. So I've got a few different shades of avocado going on in the dye baths right now. I just put in the second batch, and I'm going to just watch through my Paradise Fibers video from earlier and choose a picture for a thumbnail and just get that set up for tomorrow. Yeah, so I think there's going to be like 2 videos coming out tomorrow, probably my Paradise Fibers unboxing and the next Vlogmas at some point. So I'll try to spread them out so it's not like 1,000 videos happening all at the same time. Yeah, so I think, let's see, what am I going to do after that? After I finish that video, I started earlier going through some of my yarn and starting to group things together in sets by color, like family, that looked really nice together. Some of the shades are so similar, but not similar, that it can be like really hard, I think, to pair them together on a computer screen or online. So I wanted to make sure, oh, got a visitor. So I wanted to make sure that I was pairing, making it easier for you guys and just going ahead and putting some things together that I know look really great together, so that you didn't have to kind of guess if you wanted more than one skein. And then I'm seeing what is standing alone as a single skein. So I went through and did that with my singles. And so I have 2 other bases. I've got like a total of, I've got 4 bases, but I don't have very much dyed yet on one of the bases. So I'm gonna hold off on one of them until I dye more of that base before I release it. That one is like better for the summer anyway, I think. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do some more of that this evening and some knitting. I'm eager to knit more on my Santa hat that I started yesterday. So I got the whole, oh, my fingernail's stuck in it, snagged. I got the whole brim done, and I started on the, the main color of the Santa hat. So yeah, so I'll probably actually knit on this a little bit now while I'm watching back the Paradise Fibers video. And hi, Sam. You want to say hi with your face today? Or no? No? Hi. If I'm sitting in this chair, he jumps up pretty much all the time. Unless he's like asleep in another room. So yeah, so just kind of knitting and relaxing and playing with some of my yarns. Oh, I got something in the mail today that Bryce put together for me. So these are not going to be like official labels. Let me move this. Official labels for my yarn, because I haven't figured out how I wanted to do them yet. So right now I'm just going to stick some tags on them. So like with the vital information, I'm just going to hand write it. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. So I'm going to hand write on the back of the tags, like just the basic information, like what kind of fiber it is and how many yards, and then what I dyed it with. But we went ahead and had just some really basic tags printed, and they came in the mail today. And so just got a little bit of information. It's just got my logo and naturally dyed yarn, stop, drop, and knit. And that's it. The back is just plain, so I'm just gonna use these to start with. Just I don't want silly things like labels to delay me opening the shop. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hand write stuff for now, and then eventually I'd probably want like belly bands and stuff, but one thing at a time. I think the yarn is the most important thing. So yeah, I'm just kind of going through and seeing what I've got and making some decisions. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Got some work to do. Guys, the miracle of all miracles has happened. I ran out of the yarn for this Musselburgh hat. I knew I was going to. I am just shy of the 22 inches I need before the decrease. And, all right, I am so excited because I went to go find another yarn, and look what I found. This was a self-striping yarn from Knitterly Things, and the color was something like Sleeping Pumpkin, or I don't know, something like that. It's like, it is all the same colors. I am psyched that it's gonna match so well. It's not the same fiber, but that's okay. This part of the hat is gonna be the part that is tucked inside, and that is the right side of the hat right there. So not a big deal. Seriously though, I made socks for me and Owen out of this skein of sock yarn. Julia from Knitterly Things. I love this colorway so much. I think these were the socks that I was wearing in yesterday's video. Was it yesterday's video? I think so. So go look at the end of yesterday's video where I wiggle my feet at the end. It's this. So this is all that I have left. I'm thinking and I'm hoping it's going to be enough to finish the never-ending Musselburgh hat. And how awesome is that going to be to use up the entire skein of this yarn? I hardly ever do that. I always have leftovers, and I already knit 2 pairs of socks out of this yarn. I am so happy right now. All right, so I am going to see how this looks. I'm gonna keep working on the Musselburgh hat for a little bit, and then I think I'm at the halfway point almost on shellography too. So it is like an epic knitting progress night over here in the Westervelt household, in the Stop, Drop, and Knit podcast household.